Mark 1. The Man in the Wilderness. The story doesn't start in a palace, but in the dusty desert. A rugged man named John the Baptist, wearing clothes made of itchy camel hair and eating locusts for snacks, began shouting to the crowds, "Someone much more powerful than me is coming. I baptize you with water, but he will baptize you with the Holy Spirit." Suddenly, Jesus appeared. When he was baptized in the Jordan River, the sky ripped open, and the Holy Spirit came down like a dove. A voice from heaven said, "You are my dearly loved Son, and you bring me great joy." Soon after, Jesus began calling his team. He walked up to some fishermen, Peter, Andrew, James, and John, and said, "Follow me, and I will show you how to fish for people." He didn't waste any time. He began healing the sick and even casting out evil spirits. People were amazed because Jesus didn't just talk about God, he acted with God's real power. The next chapter, Mark 2, the roof rippers and the tax collector. Word about Jesus spread so fast that a house where he was staying became completely packed. 4 friends arrived carrying a paralyzed man on a mat, but they couldn't get through the door. Did they give up? No. They climbed onto the roof, dug a hole through it, and lowered their friend right down in front of Jesus. Jesus saw their faith and did something that shocked the religious leaders. He forgave the man's sins first, and then he healed his legs. The man stood up, picked up his mat, and walked home. Later, Jesus went to a tax office and picked a man named Levi Matthew to be his follower. Tax collectors were the most hated people back then, but Jesus told the grumpy critics, "Healthy people don't need a doctor, sick people do. I didn't come to call those who think they are good. I came to call those who know they are sinners." Jesus is a man of action. In these chapters, we see that he doesn't care about how important or perfect you are. He cares about your faith. Whether you are a fisherman, a tax collector, or someone who has to rip a roof open to get to him, Jesus is ready to forgive, heal, and lead you. Jesus is just getting started. He's about to choose his 12 disciples and tell a famous story about a farmer throwing seeds that explains why some people listen to God and others don't. Read Mark chapters 3 and 4 to see Jesus calm a literal giant storm with just 3 words.